Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to NCHANZPLACE. So finally had a chance to go back to the XM gallery where last December they actually displayed a lot of new pieces, and one particular piece that I am very interested was the Spider-Man Symbiote Transformation, and that's what I'm gonna share my thoughts on you today. So let's get started. Let's start with how big it is. When I saw this in the pictures, in the videos, some videos, I didn't expect it was that big. But when I reached there, it was big. It's not the War Machine big because it's more or less in terms of volume, but I would say how much he's spread. And when I think about it, I only think of one thing. How many boxes? Unfortunately, I guess no one can answer that as of the moment because this is also a prototype piece. But either way, there could be a really big I guess minimum of 2 boxes for sure. And the next thing I always notice, which is a bit hard to see in the photos and videos, is actually the symbiotes. I kind of love the idea that there are some matted paint on the symbiote and there's this like very glossy paint. I love that. I really like it because it gives a sense of movement, liquidy kind of stuff. So it gives you a sense of like it's moving, it's like rotating, it's like really doing this dynamic change on the Spider-Man and the symbiote, and I really love that. And I mean it's not that easily seen in photos, so I do wish I can show you guys more of that, and it gives you the sense of movement. The base is quite typical. I like it. It's compact. I really love that, and I love the idea that it's in the bell. And then if you look at inside the bell, there's a lot of details there, and I love how weathered the bell is. And then we go up further, the pose of Spider-Man, which I have kind of nitpick, and not really the pose, but related to the pose. So I love the pose. I mean, it's pretty good. It's doing that. And I love how the musculature is very sleek, very slim, but still has that definition of the muscles. I really love that. And how the symbiotes are moving to engulf him, or I guess not engulfing him, but more or less like it's somehow like starting to spread out. I really love that, and it's not symmetrical. It's very random. There's some stuff or some symbiotes actually in his feet that it's somehow started to swirl. One of my favorite was actually, I think it's in the right hand, where it's like somehow swirling. I really love that. I love how like messy it is. I love that. And the back part where I guess the venom creature or venom itself, it's somehow like starting to separate him, is connected at the back. It's a really big symbiote going up, and this is the support of the creature Venom, where he has a big hand. That hand is quite big, and I love the idea that it somehow got messed up near the elbow. It's not complete and everything. I really love that. I do wish though that there's something in his chest, like somehow like protruded or something. I think in the chest part it's quite clean. I do wish that it kind of was messy there as well. I love the face of Venom. That one I really love. It's kind of funny. And going to Spider-Man himself, I do love the idea. Again, some symbiotes are actually liquidy. It has like a gloss paint, and I want to emphasize this because it makes a lot of difference looking at it. It gives this like dynamic, flowy feel. The only comment on me with regards to Spider-Man himself, with regards to how it looks, is actually the paint. Because I do wish there's blue. You can still see the blue in Spider-Man in his suit. That would have been, I would prefer in that. I find that this piece, especially in the Spider-Man, it didn't got this feel that he is, at least in the head. Most of it is at least in the head. I think there's some tension in the body, but I really couldn't find it in the head where there's an expressive, like when you have been chained up and then you struggle, you try to get out or get free, you have this like, you know, like veins in your neck or something, you clench your jaw and all of that. I did not see that in the Spider-Man head, and I do wish that they make out of like in the mask. The mask is so clean. I do wish that you can see the muscles and everything in his mouth, that he's shouting and everything. That would have been preferred for me. It gives, because the idea again is about like he's struggling. I do not see that in the head itself. I see it very little in the body. I feel like it's somehow like emotionless, like he's just doing like that. And then I would have preferred to give more tension to it, to give that sense of feel of struggle. As bold and daring as this piece, I still find it that it's missing that expression, that tension in Spider-Man. I do wish XM can add those expression. I think it's a big deal for this kind of pieces where expression is somehow like one of the center or focal point of the art of it, because I think what XM wants to show here is something that Spider-Man is struggling. I don't want though like unmasked head. I think that's too typical. I do wish it's more like he is still masked, Peter Parker is still masked, but you can actually see the expression of his mouth, the muscles in there, the tension that is expressed inside the mask, and you can see it from the outside. That would have been amazing. That would be brilliant. Yeah, so again, those are my thoughts on this new piece. Still brilliant. It's just my thoughts on it. And as always, if you like the video, click the thumbs up and help me share with everyone, and also subscribe to my channel, The NCHANZPLACE, so you'll definitely help my channel grow. And see you in the next video.